There's still no official winner declared in the Democratic primary race for the mayor of Baltimore. However, former Mayor Sheila Dixon is in the lead right now with a little more than 30% of the vote. Brandon Scott and Mary Miller round out the top three. But this mainly mail-in ballot election has come with some problems, a lot of problems, like ballot issues, even delayed results in this election. And WJZ is live in Southeast Baltimore tonight. Paul Gessler is in City Council District 1, where many voters got misprinted ballots, which can't scan properly. Hey, Paul.
Hi, Rick. Yeah, misprinted ballots, voters not receiving them, and delays in mailing them, coupled with long lines at the 6 voting centers here in the city, has state officials asking for some local elections and state elections administrators to resign. State elections officials pulled results from Baltimore City's election overnight as issues arose with ballots in parts of the city. At a city elections warehouse, the director tells us they are not scanning any ballots Wednesday until the issue is resolved.
Right now, I'm just waiting on guidance from the state.
Results showing up now are from ballots counted up until Saturday and some in-person voting Tuesday, which had people in lines nearly 2 hours long.
People say that that's an example of voter energy. No, it isn't. It's an example of gross incompetence on the part of our state and city election folks.
Initial numbers show Sheila Dixon holding a lead over Brandon Scott in the city's race for mayor. To the Board of Public Works Wednesday, the state elections administrator blamed the short timeline and coordinating a special election back in April.
We had virtually no time to plan for the 2 elections that were held a month apart, all by mail, and something, frankly, that we had never done before.
But leaders are now calling on the state and city elections directors to resign.
I think it's time for new leadership there, and to be done early, with enough time to correct all of these issues before we get to November's general election.
This is stuff out of banana republics and third world countries and authoritarian countries where the people ultimately lose confidence in their leaders.
I'm not going to add to whoever is calling for me to step down. I'm here to do a job. I plan to be here to continue to do that job.
Back live now, Governor Hogan, moments ago, you may have heard, stopped short of calling for resignations. Instead, he said he wants a full accounting of what went wrong in yesterday's election. State Senate President Bill Ferguson also said he wants an in-depth review to the state Senate and the General Assembly. The state Senate has a lot of oversight over the State Board of Elections. As for this election, there are still multiple days of ballots to be counted for this city primary, according to the state or the city elections director. For now, reporting live in Southeast Baltimore, I'm Paul Gessler for WJZ.
All right, Paul, thank you. As for the other major races in Maryland, there's still no official winner in the race for city council president. But as of right now, Nick Mosby is in the lead with nearly 40%. Shannon Snead is in second with 27, and Carl Stokes is closely in third with 24. Now, the race for comptroller also tight. Bill Henry has a slight lead over Joan Pratt with nearly 52% to 48. And then in the race for Maryland's 7th district, Kwaisi Mfume is the winner in the Democratic primary. And on the Republican side, it is Kimberly Klasick. And be sure to stay with WJZ as we are, as always, your election connection. We're going to bring you the final results of Maryland's primary when they're available. And for updates anytime, just head to our website, WJZ.com.